Dan Willis here, and we're talking about credit repair after bankruptcy, and specifically we're talking about your payment history, one of the big 5 indicators areas of your credit score, and it's worth roughly 35% of your overall FICO score. And now on your credit report, chances are you have an array of negative items. In addition to that bankruptcy item, chances are you have some accounts that are charged off, others that are in collections, others with late payments, and of course, items that say included in bankruptcy. These are the real credit score killers, these negative items on your credit report. You see, your credit score is a lot like your grade point average in school days past. It doesn't matter if you're acing all your courses, if you're failing the art of walking, a real college course by the way, because that one negative mark is going to ruin your overall GPA. And that principle holds true with your credit score. And this is why it's so essential to remove those negative items from your credit report, including that bankruptcy mark. By the way, 2016 alone, over 400,000 bankruptcy marks, just bankruptcy items, were removed from consumer credit reports. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, in 2013, the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, studied the accuracy, or more accurately, the inaccuracy of consumer credit reports. What they find? Millions of Americans have errors on their credit reports. And the FTC press release said 1 in 5 consumers have an error on their credit report. This is a total error. That's 20% of the population. That's millions of people with errors on their credit reports. Howard Shalansky, the director of the FTC's Bureau of Economics, says, "The results of this study make it clear that consumers should check their credit reports regularly. If they don't, they are potentially putting their pocketbooks at risk. And these are total errors. They're mistakes. They're not items that we're disagreeing with, not items that we dispute or challenge. These are just errors, mistakes." And this is what the Fair Credit Reporting Act, passed way back in 1970, FCRA, federal legislation passed by our Congress, was supposed to remedy. It was supposed to give you, me, and every American a way to say, hey, credit bureaus, you guys are messing up. There's an error on my credit report, and it needs to be removed because it's screwing up my life. Now, there's 3 ways to file your credit report dispute. You can do it online, over the phone, or by mail. Once the credit bureaus get your dispute, they have to first deem it valid, which is a whole other conversation for a whole other place and time. So make sure to subscribe and join our congregation. We're also going to include a link in the description below over to an article on our website for the full scoop. We have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Once the credit bureaus find your dispute valid, they're required to investigate. They call it a reinvestigation, but it's an investigation nonetheless, during which they're going to contact the data furnisher, the company, whoever's supplying them with that information, that negative information about your account, and they're going to ask for verification of your account. If your account cannot be verified, then in accordance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it must be removed from your credit report. That's how those 400,000 bankruptcy marks in 2016 alone were removed from consumer credit reports. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, the big challenge is working with the credit bureaus and getting the credit bureaus to actually find your dispute valid. They've been fined repeatedly by our government. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, along with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, they've also been sued by individual consumers. Like in 2013, Julie Miller sued Equifax because she woke up one day and there was some stranger's 38 collection items on her credit report. A jury awarded her over $18 million, and that money was later reduced by a federal judge to $1.8 million. However, that was the actual damages to her life. The compensatory damages were a $180,000 award, and the rest of the money, 9 times that much, was the annoyance, the pain in the butt, the wasted 2 years, and the irrelevant, erroneous responses from the credit bureaus claiming that her dispute was frivolous, even though it was totally legit and she was following the letter of the law. Nevertheless, 1.8 million, 9 times as much for the annoyance and to set an example to the other credit bureaus. A few years back, 60 Minutes did a segment about just how challenging it is for the average consumer to dispute even the most obvious of errors, hence Julie Miller, on their credit reports. In 2015, all 3 of the credit bureaus collectively agreed to settle and pay $6 million to 31 state attorney generals. Nevertheless, in 2016 alone, over 400,000 bankruptcy items were removed from consumer credit reports. In July 1st, 2017, all 3 of the credit bureaus agreed to new data standard requirements concerning public records. This should make it even easier than ever before to remove bankruptcies along with any other public record items on your credit report. We encourage our members to consider professional legal credit repair firms to help with this, because in 2016 alone, not only were the 400,000 bankruptcy items removed, over 9 million negative items were removed from consumer credit reports. One of the best firms is the Credit Pros. They've helped clients remove bankruptcies, collections, late payments, charge-offs, judgments, liens, and many more negative credit report items. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Again, that's for a free credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-877-418-7596. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Of course, subscribe and join our congregation. Have a wonderful day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.